efforts now, uncovered mine pits at an unregulated site have not only caused damage to the environment, but also resulted in a number of accidents and deaths. The pits, which are usually left uncovered by illegal miners, is the reason government launched the land reclamation project as part of efforts to mitigate the devastating effects of Galamsey. President Akufo-Addo on Tuesday afternoon announced on his personal Twitter handle successes his administration has talked in the Lantern Natural Resources sector, including the full operationalization of the land reclamation policy and the intensification of the ban on illegal mining. So that's a tweet on your screens there. He talks about the discovery of iron ore in commercial quantities in the OT region, of course, the land reclamation and the ban on illegal mining, which he says has been intensified. This for him are the achievements in the year under review. So let's subject this to some scrutiny, some analysis. Joining me via Zoom is the Chief Executive of the African Institute of Extractive Industries and the former Executive Secretary of the Minerals Commission, Dr. Tony Obin. Thank you very much, sir, for your time here on Joy News Prime. We know government began a pilot reclamation exercise at some mining sites. We know of Chebi, we also know of the Prisia area. With your knowledge of what has been happening in this area, would you agree with the claim or the assertion that this has been fully operationalized?
Well, good evening to your viewers. I think that we all know that this has not been fully operationalized, but it is good to hear that there is a concrete effort to try and address the challenges. Because seriously, we have drawn pictures of the level of devastation of our environment, particularly the land after illegal mining, if you like. Yeah. And the extent of the devastation is such that you definitely require a lot of resources to be able to do that. So yes, government has launched that and it might be good, but its full operationalization, I'm sure we are yet to see.
Very well. Now, government is looking at reclaiming about 3 million hectares of degraded land, given the approach adopted, the resources also available, and the work that has been done so far. Do you think that government is on track as far as this program is concerned?
No, reclamation is good. It's, the land after mining must be available for other activities. And that is the beauty of mining. If you mine well, you only take the mineral resources in the belly of the earth, and then the land can be rehabilitated for other activities. So that is good. But, there's always the quickness to talk about what you intend to do and what can be done in actuality. So we are waiting to see. And again, it's not like it cannot be done, but it is difficult to do it, but we should start from somewhere.
Well, it has started, and 1 year already gone. Do you think we are on track? Are we making some progress?
I think the pace is extremely slow. If we go along this same pace, I'm afraid we won't get anywhere, because we're talking about almost every part in the southern region, the southern part of Ghana, and some part in the northern region, and these are significant devastation. So I think we have started. It's good to start, but I think it's quite slow, very, very slow, and we cannot tout it as a full-blown rehabilitation.
And finally, Dr. Obin, the president also mentioned that his administration in 2021 intensified the fight against illegal mining. Does the evidence on the ground support this?
Well, to be fair, you would see that the level of intensity of illegal mining has gone down a bit. I mean, there's no doubt about that. If you drive along the roads where illegal mining used to be very intensive, it's gone down. But by and large, I would say that quite a number are still doing it. You cannot keep the military or the state security forces in the places. So what happens is that the state agencies will go there in the morning, and then in the evening, there are some people who work in the evening. There are those who watch, but they know that the state security forces will go there and leave, because that is where they stay. And then they will go. And so there's a requirement for some element of survival, some survivability. How do they survive post-mining? I am not saying that because of that, illegal activities must be allowed. However, it is extremely important that those who move must have something else to do. Otherwise, they go back.
And Doc, just before you go, let me put you on the spot. How do you rate government effort when it comes to the land and natural resources sector on a scale of 1 to 10?
Look, it's very difficult, especially when I haven't had time to do that analysis. But I would give government. I think it's a long way to go. I mean, I think it will struggle to go to 5, but it's a long way to go. The good thing is that it has started, and it is important to start and be sustained in a way, and we should move politics away from this activity, because one of the problems we have in this country is that where some people may be stopped from doing some activity, you may have others doing it, and they will claim that they are untouchable. So I think that impunity, if it goes, government can speed up its effort to push things. But at the moment, I will be charitable at 50%.
Thank you very much. That's Dr. Tony Obin, CEO of the African Institute of Extractive Industries and former boss of the Minerals Commission. Thank you, Doc, and a Merry Christmas.